Hey everybody. So in a previous video, we did set up our Accorbis organization, which then we started building out different departments and categories of accounts for people to manage sites in. So for my department A that we set up in the previous video, I'm going to go ahead and deploy out a website. In that website, I need a landing page. I need a 4 or 5 page website for a school that I'm creating, or maybe an event or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new site. I'm going to choose a site name of example video site. Now we have a bunch of starter kits, and you're going to see a lot of them in here with different options. One's for, I'm in the higher ed category of the organization I created. So we're going to see stuff like a person directory, an alumni site, things like that. You get your choice of a lot of them are in Drupal and a lot of them are in WordPress. So depending on what you're comfortable with or what your site needs are, you may want to kind of experiment and try some of those out. For today, I'm going to choose a Drupal one to deploy, and then I'm going to also in a following video deploy out a WordPress one, and we're going to deploy those out. I'll show you the process of doing that, and then we'll use them and we'll create some sites. So I'm going to choose this one. I suggest if you don't really know, choose the full feature Drupal option. It's going to have all the features, and if you don't need them, you don't have to delete them or anything like that. It's just a great place to start. I'm going to choose that as my starting point for this site. I have choices of what kind of site plan I want. This is going to be the cost for your hosting, your regular security updates and enhancements, and any of the other features that we're passing down. So I highly suggest using the basic site plan. That one is going to give you up to 25,000 monthly visitors and be scalable and growable. If you know you already have high traffic, work your way up into one of the higher options. If you don't need good search or you don't need automatic overage coverage, this is like a 3-page landing page site. Choose the microsite option. That will be more than adequate for a smaller site that has a handful of pages and doesn't really need to grow too much. For today, since we have our early adopter, while we're getting everybody on board, we have a 30-day free option. At the end of 30 days, it's going to ask you to choose a plan, choose one of the other plans on here, and you can choose that and go live. So I'm going to choose the early adopter 30-day free plan. There is one more option here in the middle. That's called the template option. It can't go live as a live website, but it will show up in the accounts templates section. You can still build it out, do all the work in there, but what becomes available is when you saw those starter kits, you're going to also see any of the templates you've created listed there as well. So if you know you want a site with this type of pages and these pieces of content in it, you can essentially create your own template for people to start with based on our expert system. And you'll still get all the updates from us. All the other updates will come from the top and the security updates and all of that, but you're going to give your team a place where they can deploy a site. So it is really, really helpful when you need certain styles or exact types of pages and things like that. Today, we're going to do an early adopter. Choose this and hit subscribe. When that happens, you don't put a credit card in. The other ones, you would have seen a credit card payment option. And at this point, it's going to spin up its magic. It's going to go back and talk to Pantheon Hosting, and it's going to start doing work. If I went in here and I looked at it, you're going to see it's not ready yet. So it's sitting here for 5 to 10 minutes. Go get a coffee, relax, hang out. When it's ready, it's going to send an email, and then we're going to go from there.